Welcome back to another strange episode of Careful Boys. Today we have with us Walter Hong.
Hey!
So strange.
Clap louder.
We also have Ken, Nick, Kalyne, myself. No Martin, Joe, or Anthony.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Where's Anthony? Should we talk about
He's
that?
not feeling well, so hopefully he makes it through because he's sick.
Yeah. Send your wishes to Anthony. He's not
Wish
here.
him a good recovery.
Yeah. Today's episode is going to be all about Texas. What do we know about Texas? What do we think about Texas? What's your favorite Texas city?
It's big.
You lived in Houston for a while? What was
Nope.
it? San Antonio.
Nope.
Austin.
Yes.
Yeah, we
I
live
lived
in Austin.
in Austin.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a wealthy city.
It was pretty cool. I like
You know Joe Rogan?
visiting Austin. Yeah, I do know Joe Rogan. Not personally.
Were you out there during the time he was?
No, I was there in 2019.
Yeah, what do you think about
The owner of
it?
Whole Foods lives in Austin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who else is out there? Dell? The person...
Like Dell?
Yeah, the big, anyway. I was there for only like 3 months. And I actually didn't live in downtown Austin, which is actually my favorite area, because there's a lot more things going on. But when you live out in like the suburbs, it sucks, dude.
Oh, it does?
Really?
Yeah, it sucks.
Why?
Because you have to drive like 20 minutes just to get to a grocery store or like anywhere. Because you're
There's
just...
no suburban grocery stores?
No, so there is, but you have to drive like far,
Oh.
like to get there. Like I can't just walk there,
Huh.
because
Or
you're
take a
just
horse.
yeah, or take
I
a
prefer
horse.
Yeah.
Do people ride horses like casually out there? Just
Not where I was, no.
Oh,
Because it's straight up like neighborhood. If
Yeah.
you go to the next thing, neighborhood.
Nothing, and then
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Were you,
so
were
it's
you
like-
the only Asian within like a 20-mile radius?
Probably. I'm not even kidding. I probably was.
How'd that make you feel?
There, huh?
It was whatever. I'm
Alone?
not like a stranger to that, because when I grew up, I was like pretty much the only Asian around like a bunch of non-Asians.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the main thing. It's just so much space, which is it could be nice depending on how you.
Yeah, for the horses.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that Texas has over Cali, in your opinion?
Space.
Okay.
Guy mentioned
Everything's
space a
cheaper.
lot, yeah.
Everything's cheaper there. But now I heard it's like kind of like getting up there in price in terms of like food,
Is that
living,
Cali's
whatever,
fault?
whatever. No.
Because they keep going over there.
It could be. I don't know. I don't know honestly the economics of it, but yeah, it's like similarly priced. Gas is cheaper. What else? The food is like all right.
Alright.
You don't like
I like
Tex-Mex?
I do like Tex-Mex. Actually, that was like one of my favorite things because that's what was different about there versus here. Because we don't have Tex-Mex here. We have like Del Taco.
Applebee's
whatever.
does.
Applebee's?
has
Yeah.
Tex-Mex.
2 for 20, dude.
Yeah, but it's not good.
let's stop being around the bush
You know
here.
what?
Yeah.
Tell us the thing we really want to know. How
What do you wanna know?
hot are the guys?
Yeah, tell us.
Honestly,
We gotta know.
I want to know. I do want to know.
Colleen want to know.
That's a tough one, man. I don't know. Are you into tall dudes? I don't know.
I like how he says tall.
Are you? What kind of question is that,
dude?
Cat?
Like rich
This is
guys?
because everybody there
It's like
You like model guys?
because you know how
Are you into high net worth?
no, because you know how in Texas everything's bigger, so like the
Sigma?
people there are bigger.
Everything's bigger.
Even like because there's Asian
The
girls
dongs
here
are bigger?
and Asian girls there,
Yeah.
and the Asian girls here are a little more petite, but over there they eat good, so they're like
They're bigger.
big. Yeah, but not like it's whatever.
Not like what, Cat?
Huh?
Yeah, like what, dude?
Not like. But yeah.
Yeah, like when you say bigger, like are you saying like fatter or like
No.
just thicker?
they just look like
Like
bigger.
healthy.
They just
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
correct.
He goes,
Or they
correct.
look like they eat more.
They
you
eat
know?
He goes, they're just a little bigger.
But I think it's because the portions there are so big.
Uh-huh.
Even pho. So I
Portions.
tried pho in Austin.
Yeah.
It's not as good.
You're telling me it's not as good as SGV?
oh dude, SUV's okay too.
Damn.
But who's, okay, but who's
hater,
making it though? Who's making it?
It's Vietnamese people.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
actually okay.
it's actual Vietnamese people because there's a lot of that's another thing. There's a lot of Vietnamese people in Texas for some reason.
Oh, I'm
know
sorry.
Is that a pro or a con for you?
Huh?
Sorry to hear that.
So it's neutral. It's not a pro or a con.
matter of
No,
fact. I think it's cool.
My
I mean,
condolences.
it doesn't matter. It's just they're just there.
Other Vietnamese people?
Oh,
Yeah.
so
I
were
think
you
it's cool.
were you mad when you got off the plane and just saw more Vietnamese people?
No.
He was like, I was trying to get away from this.
No.
So did the plane make a U-turn?
yeah.
Yeah.
Disappointing. So why do you hate Vietnamese
Did you follow
people?
any of the sports teams out there, like the Texans, the Cowboys?
So, fun fact, I went to my first tailgate when I moved to Austin.
For like college sports?
Yeah, it was for what is it?
A&M?
UT. Yeah. It was huge.
University of Texas.
It was huge. You could hear the crowd from like miles away from the stadium,
Dude,
and
that's
there was
cool.
like bands playing. There was like a lot of things going on, but I asked my friend, "What is a tailgate?" And he said, "Oh, you'll see." And I'm like, "Okay." So I show up there. Literally every tent, everybody's set up is music, drinks, and barely any food. It's like mostly drinks.
So
That's
no
cool,
food.
man.
So no big portions of the tailgates.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Is that something that?
Tailgating, like, so at SC, if you ever go to a USC tailgate, basically like 90,000 people watch the game. They go to the Coliseum. Prior to that, there's also an additional 30,000 that just show up to tailgate, and they'll have like satellite TV or whatever, and they'll just set up a TV.
Yeah.
They'll like barbecues, they'll have beers, you know, like margaritas and
Yeah.
all that. It's a whole thing. And when you go to some of these college campuses that have nothing around there but the college campus, then it becomes a huge like affair, like an all day,
Yeah.
12-hour thing.
It's all day, just drunk the whole day,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Sick.
wow, this is pretty interesting. Definitely not something I would go to again because it's not really my thing. I don't watch football. I don't drink that much.
Would you
so-
Would you give Texas another chance by trying another city, maybe going to Dallas or
No, because
No.
no, I would not
It's like
because
absolute
I
fucking-
More of
actually I've been to Texas quite a bit because I have friends that live in Dallas, and I actually stayed in Dallas for like a few weeks just
Okay.
because. And I've also been in the small cities next to Dallas because I stayed in the city and outside of the city in Dallas and in Austin, and then I've also been in Houston. So it's kind of like very similar, but obviously it's all different. But like the vibe is kind of similar. It's just so much emptiness, you know. So
Did you carry a gun when you were there?
no, I did not.
Maybe you're
carry
not. You didn't fulfill the whole Texas experience.
I don't think you did Texas right, dude.
Yeah.
Did you
I
kill
think you
it?
did it
What
right.
am I,
I think you
supposed
messed
to do?
up,
What was
Ken.
I supposed to
Did you
do?
what kind of barbecue did you eat?
Huh? I had
You heard what I
ooh.
said, bro.
I think I had Black's barbecue. I had.
Did you like blacks? Everyone likes blacks.
Yeah, it was good.
Get combo look like?
No, I didn't have that. What?
You guys have fun ribeye?
That's not even barbecue.
He goes to Texas.
No fun ribeye?
Oh, ribeye. They did have that. Yeah.
And blacks?
No.
Okay.
But
The joke was
barbecue
you,
is really
you asked
good.
blacks.
Barbecue is super
How would you rate the average Texan, like person
What do you mean?
to person
The average
interaction?
Texan man.
They're
Like-
cool. They're
Yeah.
super nice.
Nicer than people here, right?
I mean, you could find assholes there. You can find assholes here.
No,
It's
I
like-
don't think
Stop being so neutral, bro. What is this?
Yeah, but
Have some hot tea.
What's your favorite ice cream? Vanilla.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes it's vanilla, sometimes it's chocolate. Sometimes it's Rocky Road.
Come on,
don't
dude.
know.
Give me some fucking heat.
What do you
What
do?
do
You
you
agree?
know?
Do you agree generally with their politics, like as a whole, Texas? You know how they're like they're a little bit
You
different.
want a neutral
A
answer?
little bit different than Cali, you know? Huh?
A little bit, but I didn't really talk to people about politics when I was there.
Oh, yeah.
I was just
We
kind
had
of
to translate the
experiencing-
Vietnamese to
What did you
English.
talk
huh?
Yeah. Oh, you speak Vietnamese? And he turns away.
Well, you know what was interesting? Wait. I actually got to know the dance community in Austin, and they were super cool. It was very.
Are they creative in Austin for dance? Because
They're-
it's such a
they're-
creative city. I
They're
feel
super creative. A little more creative than here sometimes. I think.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Because I feel
You
like
went too far.
He's
You went
talking
too far.
shit.
Someo's mad now.
like we didn't want him turn
like
into
we
this.
we have a lot of dancers, but I feel like
Yeah.
LA dancers sometimes take being in LA for granted because we have so many good dancers.
Oh yeah, it's desensitizing.
So they don't
yeah.
try as hard, right? Because
Well, they
there's
just start
already-
copying each other too.
Yeah, and then in Austin, they really, really want to be like, oh, dude, I'm gonna make this new thing and whatever.
That's
It kind of
cool.
reminds
That's
me
cool.
of how when I started back in the day, because that's how we were when we were younger.
Mhm.
But then for them, it's like ongoing. They're always trying to innovate and whatever. I'm like, dude, there's actually really good dancers in Austin.
Yeah.
But you just don't hear about it as much unless you were in the community. you
Right.
know?
I think a lot of people don't realize that in the breaking community, Texas played a massive role in the early 2000s. They were game changers of the whole like form and style
Yep.
of breaking. Tons of creative people came out of there, and a lot of them were never seen again after that era.
Yeah.
Half
it's-
my original b-boy crew from like 1999, half of them broke off and moved to Texas.
Oh.
And they ended up in this crew called United B-Boys, which is like a massive Texan crew
Wow.
spanning like 3 different cities, and those guys are total game changers. They made up so much stuff that people in other countries are doing and don't know it started in like San Antonio. Yeah.
Yeah, San Antonio. I'd never been to San Antonio, but I always heard like the dance scene there was pretty huge.
They have a large arena for the San Antonio Spurs. It's like 30 or 40,000, which is for a basketball arena. It's huge. So they actually have a curtain that blocks off the extra seats.
Oh yeah.
Didn't know if you guys thought I'd throw that out there about San Antonio.
Well, what's your favorite sports
that
team in
change your
Texas?
My favorite sports team in Texas.
Mavericks.
Walter,
Maybe the Mavericks.
It's all of them, dude. He's not.
I've
Yeah, I
been
don't really
to
like.
a-
I don't really like all of them. Yeah.
He's an LA. He's an LA boy.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't go to games, but I have been to a Dallas Mavericks game
Really?
because of dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
halftime
brought
shows?
us. Yeah, they brought us for the show,
What year?
and it was like 2020. It was like
cool.
right after.
Did
COVID.
You see Luca?
Huh?
Did you see Luca?
I don't even know who that is.
Doncic?
Yes, I did. Actually, I did.
Magnotta.
Did you
Luka
see?
Magnotta?
Did you see Mark Cuban, the owner?
I know. I
The
didn't
tech
know
billionaire.
who was who, honestly, but I was just like, wow, this is Dallas Mavericks.
Texas
They're
seems like it's
cool.
popping off, dude.
Yeah.
I like Texas a lot.
I want to
Texas
go.
is huge.
I've only been to San Antonio for a fight that I had a corner, but everyone, like, speaking of Austin, everyone seems like me and my wife, we watch a show called Kill Tony,
Oh yeah.
and their comedy scene over there seems really cool.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, that
their
would be
community is
tight.
dope, yeah.
That would be tight to just go see a show over there.
Yeah.
And then a lot of jiu-jitsu guys are like, there's a huge like fitness community out in Austin that's like blowing up.
Dude, you know what's
Jiu-jitsu,
dope
too.
about Austin was South by Southwest. That was so fun. That was my first time going to Austin, and it's this huge festival with like music.
Yeah.
Almost they block
dope.
out the whole like downtown area, and each bar that's a venue or a theater, it's a part of it. So you can have a badge and you can walk to this bar and there's already a set playing, and then you can go across the street and there's another one, and it's all a part of that music festival. And on top of that, they have a film festival and a gaming festival, all happening in like the span of like 2 weeks.
That's
Wow.
dope.
It was insane,
That's
dude.
super cool.
For a guy who doesn't drink, you go to a lot of bars.
Huh?
For a guy who doesn't drink, you go to a lot of bars.
I do, because I like to socialize.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't.
Yeah.
I drink, but not like, oh yeah, I want to get wasted, you know.
Yeah.
I like that about you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You should try
We're
getting
gonna
wasted.
change
See what happens.
Welcome back.
I know-
Switch those.
Yeah, let's change that. You should get wasted. Let's see what happens.
Dude, you should drink Walter. I hear you're quite the drinker.
I was back in the. I was a champion.
What about now?
Now, like I can't drink too much.
What happened?
I'm
all I can start.
Stop being spicy, bro.
Come on. I don't know what to
That's
do
our
to him.
guest.
Hey, well, hold up.
He's our guest.
There was
dude.
actually like a my first time in Dallas was, I think, the people that brought me out were like the Vietnamese community out there, and
Oh, nice.
there's a dope ass Vietnamese
That's
community.
fake.
Down
Like
there. That
VSA?
so
Was
fake.
it VSA?
I know.
I think they were like mostly club promoters and stuff.
Why do you-
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Even cooler.
Yeah.
Why do you hate your own people?
Yeah, why do you
Huh?
hate
Why do you hate your own
Vietnamese
people?
Who said I hate him?
Dude, the way the vibe
Uh,
you're
Your
giving off.
vibe, yeah.
The
Yeah, you kind
insinuations?
of emanate a
I don't
hate.
think he's giving off that vibe at all.
Have you been in
You
Texas?
guys are very group thinky right now.
Group thinky.
Yeah, you guys are very group thinky.
You like
you been in
Texas?
Texas?
Huh? You want to move there? You said.
No, I think it's like if I had to move anywhere right now, it'd probably be
That's a contender.
Nevada.
Huh?
It's a contender
Yeah.
for sure.
All right.
What city would you go to?
I don't know.
Pick one
It'd
now.
prob-
Why Corpus Christi?
Why is it all
Why Sugarland?
You know, the way. Why not?
Do you guys like Corpus Christi? You fans?
Never been.
Yeah, never been.
I got called a Chinaman in San Antonio.
Did you tell
Oh
them?
yeah,
You're
did
not wrong.
anybody
was like,
experience any
thank
like
you.
racism in
Not real
Texas?
racism.
In Atlanta more than Texas.
Really?
No, Texas was cool, man. Nobody was.
What do
Dude,
you mean
it was
Atlanta?
opposite in Texas for me. When I the first time I went, like
They thought you were Mexican.
We
That's what I
performed.
was thinking right now. That's exactly what I was thinking.
we performed at like a club in Dallas that was like mostly like Asians and white people, and like it was like they were just way cooler than Asians and white people in a club out here.
Yeah.
Like everybody was way more social. Like hello is not like an awkward thing in most states besides
say
here.
That's
yeah,
true.
it's
Like here,
sad.
everyone's apprehensive and they're like, I don't want to bother you or I don't want to look stupid.
It's the
They
big
just don't
city
talk.
life,
Yeah, they just don't
huh?
talk to you.
Because it's like that in New York. Don't they say that? Like people when
Yeah.
they're walking by each other, don't say
They gotta
hi.
get shit done. Like everyone's rushing. But
Dude, imagine you said hi to everyone in New York, though. You know, you'd be like,
But even like the staff of the club was like friendly, which
That's cool.
Normally like here it's like, you know, like staff of places.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel like they're talking to you because they have to.
Yeah.
But then there they were just like, I still talk to them today. Like
Really?
yeah,
Chilling,
like, all the
yeah.
people that I met in Texas in 2009 are still friends of mine today, and it's weird. It's like not normal, right?
I
Love
think,
that.
Yeah, I think everyone outside of like the corner states,
Yeah.
you know,
Right. Yeah.
like the metropolitan like areas,
Mhm.
like everyone's like, I don't even think they think they're nice. They're just
That's just
regular
them.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just
normal.
them.
You know, whereas like out here,
I think we're fucked up.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like they're normal.
like because like you're talking about hi, like so when I used to run trail run, everyone that passed by, I would say hi. I would just be like, hey, hi, and like I'd say about 30-40% will say hi back.
Yeah.
Some people get mad.
Yeah, it's like
Some
what are
people
you-
go like,
yeah, like what are you
Yeah.
doing?
You don't know me.
"Oh, you
Creep.
trip
Are
on
you
a
one of those
rock."
people?
Yeah, that's one of those guys.
Are you one of those people?
No, I don't get mad. I always say hi. I always say
should.
what up.
That'd be funny.
What up? Trying to be quirky with it.
It's hard
That's
to say
good.
hi to people out here, man.
It is.
It feels like you're intrusive.
Or you just go.
The white smirk. Yeah.
Dude, I
It's that
I
at
throw
the
it back
gym
at
all
him.
the time.
Just smile.
See, there's certain people you know that you have to go to, and then some
Yeah.
people that you're like, hey, what's up? You
Yeah.
could feel it, you know?
Yeah.
You got a fist bump.
No,
it's one thing like to like not say hi back,
much.
but it's when they try to they make you feel stupid for saying hi.
Yeah.
That's when they go the extra mile.
Ah,
So
that's
like
crazy.
that's when it's like that's like why we're known as unfriendly, because we
Yeah.
go the extra mile to make you feel stupid
Yeah.
for saying hi to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that's where like it sets us apart from other states.
That's the.
One time, Tiff was driving. This is a funny story. She was driving to her job on the west side of town, west side of LA, which is a very like. How would you describe the west side of LA?
It's in the West.
Yeah, but like characteristic wise.
Oh, they're the interracial couple. They're one of the interracial couple capitals.
really?
Yeah, you see a lot
I
of
didn't
like
know
Like,
that.
not
Asian
what I
women.
thought.
Yeah, yeah. Still interesting.
Like, so interesting,
Which is
but-
different lane.
Yeah.
I guess for me the stereotype that
was
no
very
one likes to
relevant.
go there because it takes forever and it's.
It takes forever, and then sometimes people
pain
can
in
be,
the ass.
you know, head up their own butt sometimes, you
The
know?
drivers suck.
Yeah, definitely. But she was driving through the residential,
Yeah.
and my wife saw a coyote on the street.
Oop.
Right? And there's a lot of, coyotes in the area. It's like in
Yeah.
the hills and shit. And then a couple blocks down, she saw a lady walking her like two dogs.
Oh, shit.
And my wife rolls down the window and she goes, "There's a coyote down the street. I just want to let you know." The lady looks at Tiff and goes, "Why the fuck should I care?"
That's so fucked up. That's so funny.
But it's so funny, but
It's so funny.
Tiff go. I hope your dogs get eaten.
Yeah, she should have, but she just was like,
Why would she react?
Tiff was like, oh, and drives away, right? But like that, I don't know if you get the same reaction if you were in Texas.
Yeah.
And that sums up LA, like West LA
Oh,
That
area.
sucks.
And those areas are like, those are nice
Yeah.
houses.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
gotta have a nice chunk of change to live up there, and then some.
Yeah.
So then for her to respond that way, just like
What an
so
ass.
aggressive, she could have been like, okay, like that's
Yeah.
that's reasonable.
To go out of your way and make a sentence.
Why the fuck?
I feel like a Texas response would have been, "Hey, is it better for my dogs to be eaten by a coyote or you?"
Oh, dude.
Is that too much? Sorry.
Oh God!
Just
Our
enough.
Texas viewers are gonna be upset. They're gonna be enraged.
Oh my
Like, nothing like
goodness.
that.
Yeah.
Hey, anybody have anything bad to say about Texas?
I got called a Chinaman in San
it's-
Antonio.
I wish it wasn't so far.
Yeah, I would love to go.
I wish it was a drivable state.
I just want to eat
You
barbecue.
could just drive over there and just like
I wish
do
not
shit.
everyone was allowed to carry guns.
Ooh.
Why?
Like, if someone's like mentally unstable,
But also, who makes that choice?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. We could ask the other 49 states.
Good luck, huh?
Yeah,
But
but
I
that's
think
been
it's- I
going
think-
so well for us.
Yeah. Well, there was a shooting this morning
Where?
in downtown LA at a apartment thing.
Great.
Guy took off in a
LA.
white SUV.
Yeah, seems
4
normal.
people in critical condition.
Oh my
Why
God.
SUV?
I always find that strange that like when
Is that funny?
when shootings like that happen in LA, let's say like 5 dudes got shot, it doesn't get classified as a mass shooting.
Which is weird because I think nationally it's supposed to be 4 or more.
Really?
Yeah.
But like
But,
it's like let's say that 3 guys got shot on this side and 2 guys got shot from that side. Do they not count that as like?
Maybe
Does it
they
have to be
don't.
one guy shooting a whole side?
Is it declared a couple and a few?
That's true.
A gaggle and a...
I
You know,
applaud
play on
you.
words here.
I
yeah?
applaud
Gotta
you
be
for
specific.
using couple and few properly.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you
Nice.
so much.
Nice.
You have very little faith in me.
Oh.
I did not, but I have faith in I have.
You know,
like
I'll
faith
tell
in
you right now,
humanity in
Walter.
English.
I'm not gonna use it properly.
I know you won't.
That's
I won't
right.
use it properly.
you know
I
what?
bet you. I
That's
bet
why
you're one
I
of the
hired
people
him.
that use few to represent
for me.
several.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when I say a couple, I mean like 50.
Yeah.
You know what's
I'm
you know
that
what
guy.
might be a good city? Amarillo? Am I saying it
What's
right?
that?
Is it Amarillo? Is it
Amarillo.
fucking
Amarillo.
Amarillo.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that might be a cool place because I
What's
used to
over there?
want to go there so bad as a kid because they have a freaking
Armadillos.
I don't know if they still have it, but they have this one restaurant where like if you can eat the whole like
Cow?
porterhouse steak, it's like a
Dude,
giant.
I would love to do that.
Oh.
It's like I forgot how many ounces it is. Like
I know what you're talking about.
36 or
That's
40
like
or some shit.
3 or 4
So
pounds.
Dude,
Yeah.
I want to go to Texas and just eat.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
I really
nice.
want to
That's
do.
Texas has really good food.
I just want to go. I want to experience the barbecue
Yeah.
a little bit more.
You know what I think is incorrect?
There's a place in Austin, right?
Yeah. It's either Franklin's or something. There's
the
a
one,
couple.
The one
of
by
them.
South by Southwest, the one that's in that area.
Yeah,
Like
so
the way is like 6 hour.
Yeah, I think that's Franklin's.
Is that, yeah, Franklin's.
And that's the one where Obama ate at or something like that. So it's like super popular there.
But
Yeah.
what sucks is when you wait in that
Well,
long
then I ain't
line,
going in there.
Yeah.
No,
brother.
and they don't tell you like where they might run out. So
Yeah.
my friends went because their movie was in South by Southwest. So like one of their fans were like, "We'll wait in line for you. Just come down. We'll call you when we're close." So they all came down. They ordered a whole bunch of barbecue. The person right behind them, they go, "We just ran out."
Damn.
And so they waited for 6 hours
Yeah.
only to be told
Yeah.
like that. I
They should
can't-
get like a voucher where they can be the first person in line to come. the
Right.
next day.
But you can't tell like how much people are gonna order.
That's
It's just-
true. Yeah.
But
It's like
it
You
is.
only have so much hog. You know what I mean?
You sound like a Texan.